Hi YouTube, I'm Tandy, the Pioneer Guy. I've recently made a Patreon where you can help me make content full-time. That Patreon link's going to be in the description below. If you like the video here on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the end. Thanks for watching. Hi YouTube, Tandy here. Today we're going to be running a Pioneer League with a donation deck from our good friend Sir Eklez. This deck is something that pops up in Modern from time to time. Ross Merrim's written about it. I know that Corey Baumeister has liked it recently, but in Pioneer, we don't have nearly the same tools as you might have in Modern, but I think the deck can function in a very similar way, and thanks to the printing of a new card, we actually have a really nice pairing with Indomitable Creativity, and we're going to be talking about that today as we go over the deck. So first off, this is a straight Izzet deck, no splashing a third color. We don't have access to Teferi Time Raveler because it's not legal in the format. It got banned, so there's no need to splash white for something like that. We don't have Ren and 6, so there's no reason to splash green. So we're just going to stick to good old blue-red. Now, the modern version has the ability to use fetch lands along with Dwarven Mine. We don't have that luxury, so we're going to be doing it a little bit the hard way. We do have a couple copies of Sokenzan, Crucible, Defiance that we can use with Indomitable Creativity, which I think is going to end up being pretty useful in some spots. But for the most part, we're going to be making creature tokens to target with Forbidden Friendship. This is basically just 2 mana, make 2 tokens. This could easily be replaced, I think, with something like, you know, the thing that makes 2 goblins or whatever, and it would be similar. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. This makes two creatures as well. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame makes 2 creatures, as well as lets you flashback things from the graveyard, which is kind of sick. Prismari Command only makes 1 token with a treasure, but sometimes 1 token along with one of the creatures surviving from earlier is enough. And then Unexpected Windfall makes treasure tokens when you cast it. It's like a tormenting voice that gives you some things to target. So basically, we just want to create some random permanents for Indomitable Creativity to target so that when we destroy them, we can search our deck for a bunch of large creatures. In this space, we're going to be going for 4 copies of Terror of the Peaks, a 5-mana 5/4 flyer. Whenever your opponent tries to target it, they lose 3 life. And then whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. So if you do Creativity for 3, you get 3 Terror of the Peaks, and it does 30 to the opponent. So normally we're going to be aiming for Creativity equals 3, but Creativity equals 2 gives us 2 5/4 flyers. It deals 10 damage kind of spread around in a couple spots. So I think you could see us do Creativity for 2 every now and then. And then occasionally we hit the Emrakul Promised End, which does 13 with 1 Terror of the Peaks, or 2 Terror plus Emrakul. This is mostly if we just draw too many Terror of the Peaks, we just have one more big thing to go get. And that's just what Sir Eklez has chosen to do. These cards are all castable, which I do like. And we do have enough different card types with Sorcery, Instant, Enchantment, Planeswalker. You know, we have a bunch of ways to actually reduce the cost of this, and we have ways to get treasured with Prismari Command, Unexpected Windfall. So I think we'll probably hardcast Emrakul at least 1 time in this league, would be my guess. So that's kind of the core of the deck. We have some Anger of the Gods to clean up early creature retches from the opponent. We need to kind of play around our own Anger of the Gods by not playing Forbidden Friendship on 2 necessarily, especially if we already have Anger and are planning to play it on 3. Sideboard, we got some removal with Flameblast Bolt to help take care of those sticky creatures like Voice of Resurgence, Llanowar Elves, things like that. 3 copies of Fry, which double as a way to kill Winota. The stupid Spirits decks are running around right now are pretty powerful against us. And it could kill Planeswalkers like Narset and Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. 2 Chandra, Torch of Defiance helps us pivot into a more fair way to win the game. Generates extra card advantage, kills things, makes mana. It's all around pretty good. 1 copy of Aether Gust, 2 Negates to help out against non-creature spells, and then 4 Mystical Disputes against heavy counterspell decks so we can just force through our combo more aggressively. All right, well, that's the Izzet Creativity deck. Let's go ahead and get to the matches. All right, well, our opener looks kind of mediocre, so we're going to throw it back. This one's much better. We'll probably put back a land, probably just the Shivan Reef. We don't have a ton of blue stuff, and the Steam Vents is already blue. Hopefully they're a deck where Anger is good. Hinterland Harbor. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like it's probably going to be Old combo Lotus Field, I believe. Yeah, sounds good. I just wanted to go on YouTube. I didn't mind like when necessarily. Okay, well, Carroted, not what we were expecting. Anger of the Gods could help clean up that. Fire Prophecy not doing anything right now. We'll probably end up pitching that to Windfall or Fable. Could be Jeskai Ascendancy as well. A lot of our removal is going to be weak, so we just need to kind of turbo combo, especially after board. We'll get a lot more interaction after sideboard, though, so that'll be nice. Maybe they'll play another Carroted. Tight. Sick tight. This should set their development back pretty well. And then we're just going to Fable next turn, maybe. Maybe we'll Windfall instead. We really need to dig for combo before they start going off. All right, let's do that. All right. We're going to go Fable. We have plenty of things to discard, so I want to go ahead and get my slow rummage out of the way now. All right, so opponent is doing Jeskai Ascendancy things, just hitting land drops, casting Growth Spiral, Expressive Iteration. The anger slowing down their Carrotids maybe has put them in a tough spot. All right, so I'm gonna attack with the. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's discard both Fire Prophecies. Let's attack for 2. See what opponent does. So we can make 2 treasure tokens, and then we can still only do it for 1. We can do it for 2 on the goblin and the treasure, but if they have anything, they can maybe get us. So I could just go Windfall, Forbidden Friendship. I've already played a land, so I'd have to sack a treasure, which means some sort of wrath effect from them might mess me up next turn. I really just don't want to die. I'm trying to figure out what they have. If they had Chain of the Rocks, I think they probably would have popped this. I'll just say go. I'm going to go Windfall, and then we'll figure it out next turn. I mostly just want to target a bunch of treasures. I don't think they have Mystical Dispute or anything like that, like a counterspell. I just think that if I go for X equals 2 on the goblin and the treasure, chances are I'm just going to get 1 Tear of the Peaks, because I think they'll be able to Fire Impulse or something on the goblin. I'm pretty surprised it actually got to attack, if I'm being frank. They also might have a Deafening Clarion or Anger of the Gods of their own, so by waiting a turn, okay, Fable's fine. Fable's fine. All right, let's go Windfall. We'll discard Anger. Now, if they do have a main deck Negate or something, this could be kind of brutal. All right, so we drew 1 Tear, but that's okay. So I'm going to attack with the Goblin, and then I'm going to go Creativity for 4. Or for 3, rather. See if they block. All right, so I'm going to sack this for a red. I'm going to target 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then this should be enough, unless they have a counterspell. If they have a counterspell, we'll maybe try again next turn. All right. Let's see. So Anger's okay, but Fire Prophecy probably mediocre. And maybe we can side out Anger as well. It just kills Carotid. We'll keep an eye on it. Let's see how many things we can get into the deck. Negates, Disputes for sure. Aether Gust, I think, probably hits enough stuff. And it does hit the Jeskai Ascendancy itself, so. Maybe we can trim a Chandra. Trim a Shandy. Something like this. Alright, well, our deck did the thing game one. Angered away the mana producers, and then they just lost, so that's cool. What's up, Ryan? We'll keep this one. Try to play the Sokenzan last. Welcome, Blind Eternity. Fable seems broken in this deck. It is extremely good in this deck, that's for sure. Shigeki. Never even seen this card in my whole life. Limited All-Star Shigeki. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe they're not playing Jeskai Ascendancy. Maybe I misread. Well, that's brutal. All right, let's Expressive. Try to find anything. Fable doesn't work that well. We can't, man. Whatever. So we're actually just bricking here, which sucks. I don't think I want Terror of the Peaks yet. So I guess I'll just take another one of these. Exile Fable. Next turn we can maybe Sokenzan and go after Narset. Something like that. Guess I got to rethink my Anger's leaving if they're going to have both of these in their deck. They whiffed on this Narset. That's kind of sick. Whatever. Two are going to die. Narset's dead. If I attack them for one, doesn't matter. If I hold back a creature, it doesn't matter. It's not going to block. Alright, well, let's see if they kill us. I don't actually know what's going on anymore. I thought that they were Jeskai Ascendancy. And they discarded nothing on Fable. That's probably fucked up. That's probably not good. The old discard none. Escape to the wilds, huh? So I can play Triumph. Okay, I guess they're not Jeskai Ascendancy. Just gonna play this Terror. And then all my creatures that come in off Forbidden Friendship and stuff actually do some damage. We might be able to kill Omnath if we get a little lucky. But I don't think that I'm going to be in good shape here no matter what I do. Some sort of ramp deck, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly. They have Growth Spiral in hand. They can play. They can't play the Escape though. Or I guess they could if they. Yeah, they're gonna trigger this. So opponent's playing cool. I gotta change how I sideboarded though. I guess this is weird. This is definitely not what I expected. So this Mystical Dispute's about to go away. They can play another land. Deal me 4. I guess I can use Terror the Peaks to just kill Kiki Jiki. Let's go Iteration. See if we can find anything cool. So let's go Forbidden Friendship in the land. So we need to cast both. All right, now do we want to kill the Reflections? I want to kill the Omnath, I think. Now this could get countered with Negate or whatever, but I think I'm just gonna attack for 5. If I attack with anything else, they're just gonna get eaten up pretty big. I reveal top 4. They put a land, return to their hand. Did the rest go in the graveyard? That's kind of cool. That card's sick. It's probably Nivdalite? I don't think so. There's a lot of things to be casting over to not be niving. I honestly am just kind of flabbergasted at what's happening. That's the 3rd escape to the wilds. I really don't think it's Niv. Alright, Omnath here. Now they can play another land, and that'll let them play Fable and Carrots if they wanna. Or they can play stuff from hand. I don't know what's in their hand. Definitely gonna change out sideboard. This is a weird deck from the opponent. Alright, so they have 1 mana up. These lands are all in exile. They can play the Fable passive next turn and do some stuff. I'm hoping we just draw Creativity to kill them. And this is fine. We'll just take 2. Maybe I should block. I'm definitely going to block this one. Alright, let's just pitch another Windfall, I guess. I'm going to deal 2 and loot 2, I guess. Alright, here we go. Let's hope I don't die. I'm gonna go for no attacks just to play max defense against the Omnath. They get to go Fabled Passage, so they can rummage up to 2 things away. I can't imagine I'm gonna survive the turn, but we'll see. Getting to untap with Omnath is a big game. Just so much mana. They played 3 Escape to the Wilds. All right, here comes the big baddie, whatever it is. Emrakul, the Promised End. Okay, you win. Okay, so do we want Anger? Do we want Chandra? Do we want Fry? Omnath's a pretty big part of their deck, so Fry might be good. Mystical Dispute seems okay, but I have to have them early. They're so bad as the game progresses. Thanks, Lemon Lyman. I appreciate it. Maybe I just leave it. I kind of want the Fries, though. It's just such a bad rate to kill Omnath that way. And it doesn't kill basically anything else. Just gonna leave it. All right, so we're on the play here for game 3. I'm gonna keep. We have our combo. We just need time. And their deck is not super fast, so maybe they won't draw counter spells and we'll be okay. So also the fourth asks, why not Xenaghost in the deck to kill it with just Emrakul or Worldspine Worm? Well, to that I respond with, there's already a 2-card infinite combo with Creativity. 2 creatures make infinite tokens. This is the Locust God and something else. The idea is that drawing either of those cards is miserably horrible. Miserably bad. So instead of playing those cards, I'm just choosing to not to. But this was also a donation deck list from Sir Eklez, and I talked to him about it and I asked him about it, and he seems confident that this version's better than that version. So all right, well, hit another Tear of the Peaks. Not the greatest hit in the world. So we can not play anything. So what are we keeping? So next time we're just gonna go Windfall. I actually thought that this would be a problem with iteration. I just don't have, if I don't hit a land off of it, it just feels pretty bad. I can't cast it on 2, and that means if I just don't have that many things to do, if I don't have Fire Prophecy in my deck. I don't need Fable. I don't really want Forbidden Friendship. I think I'm going to take Prismari Command. Unfortunate. I don't know why I'd want Fable. I just want to play Windfall next turn. This could help me later on to, I don't know, loot or find something else. Rootbound Craig. That's my boy Craig of the Rootbound variety. Well, chat, I'm drawing a whole lot of my big guys. Probably should have main phased this. Now I'm going to lose to Negate or something. Discard this big boy. All right, well, if I don't draw Terror of the Peaks, I'll just go for Creativity equals 2. Because the only thing I have left are 2 terrors, so we'll just do 10 damage to face and then hope for the best. We could also wait and hold up the Negate for another turn and then have more mana. We'll wait one more turn. Since we have the Negate. They're probably going to Shigeki. Play Terror, hold up, Negate. I don't think playing the Terror does that much. And I don't want to sack the treasure tokens if I don't have to, because they're my only targets for the Creativity. Alright, so they hit a Triumph. I mean, I know how the deck works, man. I'm just trying to play a little slow so I can keep my treasures around. I think playing the terrors is just making it so I have to burn treasures on creativity. Or I have to burn treasures to cast the negate. And I really don't want to. So I need targets for my creativity. So we're just gonna Windfall. And I guess I'll just discard Prismari. And now I can do it for 3 with counterspells on backup. Alright, so let's target 1, 2, 3. Oh, cancel. We just only need to do 2. So target 1, 2. And now we can dispute and negate. And if I had played the Terror last turn, I wouldn't be able to do this. So this is why I'm doing it like this. Growth Spiral. I think that's okay. Alright, so they'll go for dispute. We'll dispute their disputes. So we can keep our 2 treasures around just in case. And if they have a dispute back, then we'll negate. Alright, so we'll do 10 to the face. With negate backup. Hopefully this is enough. We don't even lose to Emrakul here, which is nice. Omnath, let's go. Is Snake Guy even any good? He looks okay. I don't know. Opponent's doing cool stuff with it, I guess. It's like a slow Kura Tri-Belter. Anyone done that one yet? Slow Kura? Escape? I'll negate this, I think. It just gives them a lot of looks. And they can make mana with this, so... Alright, so we'll just attack for 10 and then play Terror. I guess there's a chance they have something that could kill an attacker, so let's just play this first. Alright, 1-0. Alright, we're here for round number 2 with Blue-Red Creativity. 3 Tear the Peaks in our opening hand. Don't love that. Gonna go ahead and toss that one back. 6 lands, Expressive Iteration, huh? I guess I'll keep and just hope I draw some stuff that works. I think 6 land Iteration is better than 3 Terrors in hand. Alright, Spire Bluff can out from opponent. Maybe they're playing Phoenix. Maybe. No 1-drop play, though. No opt or consider anything like that. Here comes the Ting. The Ting in the ice, yeah. Probably dead. But I guess we're just not going to play many creatures, so... Chart, of course. No fun. Discard Phoenix. I'm going to play Chandra. I'm going to put a loyalty on her. We could deal them 1. I don't think that's that good. Alright. Well, Chandra's probably getting popped. Not a lot we can do. We don't have an answer. We could have gotten Iteration, but we don't have 1-drops in our deck. We could have gone Prismari Command to maybe kill Phoenix, make a treasure, or loot 2. But I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't be able to transform Thing in the Ice this turn, but I guess that's a pipe dream. But it does prevent 7 damage, and that's a lot of damage to prevent. Oh no! Flameblast Bolt made it a lot easier to deal me damage. Alright. Alright, let's go. Expressive. I guess we'll put Fire Prophecy in hand. Terror on the bottom coast. Play land, say go. We'll just Fire Prophecy, the Phoenix, put a land back. All right, looks like we're gonna just get out paced here by the Phoenix deck. Well, we're gonna create a chump blocker, but I doubt it's gonna work. That's the thing about the thing in the ice, man. All right, you got me. You got the tater. All right, so this matchup, we definitely want these disputes. I kind of want the Chandras to just be able to minus and kill thing. Fries are good. Then maybe Flame Blast Bolt's good too. These Fire Prophecies are pretty mediocre. Anger of the Gods can be okay. Chandra's pretty bad. They're really good at killing Planeswalkers, so I think I'll just bench those. The counter spells are like okay, not great, right? So like maybe we don't want these Chandras either. We'll just use Fry. Disputes are fine-ish. I feel like they're just necessary as an answer to Thing in the Ice. But maybe I'll just do Anger instead of Flame Blast. I think Flame Blast is actually better than Anger though. I'm gonna trim a Dispute. I don't want to go hardcore. I don't think Negate's very good. All their spells cost like 1 and 2, so this hand's pretty good. We're gonna keep. I hope we draw into some of the goods, you know. Did I play in the PTQ yesterday? No. We had the semifinals of our trivia league yesterday, and starting at 6 p.m. in a PTQ is kind of a nightmare, so I chose not to. All right, so we get to attack for 1 with our 1/1/1 red hasted creature. What up? You see what's going on yet? Do you see it? Do you know? Do you know what's happening? Bang! Got him. Here comes Thingy. Oh, no Thingy. Discard Galvanic. All right. Fable time. Beatdowns commencing. Fry makes me feel a lot better about what's going on in this game. Discard 2 Windfalls. Now we got 2 Fries. Assume they're killing this, yeah. I will go and play another Fable in a tapped land. Now, with the Fable on the stack, I might go Windfall, pitch the card drawn, or maybe even a Fry. You know what I mean? The Fables can copy the dragons too, which is kind of lit. 5 cards. They'd found a Phoenix, so they can't do it this turn, but they can next turn. Steam Vents, so they have what? Axe plus Consider. Okay. All right, I'm gonna Windfall the land. I'm gonna discard a Fry. Attack for 2. I'm gonna play my land. We'll hold up Flame Blessed Bolt for the Phoenix that's probably coming back next turn. And then next turn we can go like Terror plus maybe copy. Oh, and it's at 9. This Reflection is very unlikely to survive. So I guess now they just play Consider, hold up Axe for the Reflection / Terror. Or they're cruising. That's fine too. I wonder if they'll try to save their Phoenix from my Flame Blessed Bolt. They have 2 more Phoenix in the graveyard. Uh-oh. Alright, so the Impulse, the Reflection, and Response. So we can make a 2/2, deal 2 more damage. Yeah. And then I can use that to actually copy Terror and kill them this turn, so... Got him. Alright, so... Mystical Dispute maybe comes back in for number 4. I don't really want the Aether Gust. And maybe trim the Emrakul. Even if we randomly are able to cast it, I don't think it does enough against them. Reflection Terrace hot? Yeah. This deck's got some cool little things going on it. We're going to keep because we have 2 land Fry Fable. So this is like a pretty decent hand against most things that they could do. As long as we draw a land in the first couple. Alright, well, makes me feel a bit better. We're just kind of hard locked into going Fry on 2, Fable on 3 if they play a thing. I'm going to counter this. It just says able to put too much shit in the graveyard like Phoenix. And it's a nice little 2-for-1. Let's go Fable here. Force them to interact in some way. Alright, Phoenix coming back. Pretty terrifying. Discard Vents, and I kind of want to keep the Terror. I'm thinking about putting away the Fry. I'm just going to Creativity targeting these 2 treasures. If they have a 1-mana counterspell for it somehow, then that's fine. Dispute doesn't do anything. It has to be really good. If we draw a land next turn, we can go Terror plus Reflections it, assuming that they have 2 things that kill my Terrors. But we get to deal 10 to them. If they kill a Terror with a Lightning Axe, they take 3 more down to 5. This is a lot of stuff coming at them, so... Treasure Cruise. So they might be able to clean it all up. But every time they target Terror, they take 3. Maybe this is Iteration plus Double Kill. Double Axe. And then they'll go to 2. I'll play another Terror. And then if they target it, they're dead. They have another Phoenix too. Wow. That's such a sick sequence. Well, I can try to Iteration into another Forbidden Friendship. and a land. I think Terror is maybe the best though, because they can't target it. It's like pretty hard for them to kill me. But Flame Blast on this plus Forbidden Friendship attack for 1 plus Iteration might have been a better sequence, but I think this actually just puts them in a hard lock. Because I can block 1. They can't target it with anything. Wow. Close game, close match. Let's see if we take it down. All right, well, that means they don't got it yet. I guess Time Walk could maybe get me. They're 1 short right now unless they... Okay. They have to have the... I think one of the Phoenix is gone. All right, so let's go... Forbidden Friendship. That should kill them. Just deal 2 to the face. Oh, yeah. 2-0. Let's go. Tear the Peak showing off. You love to see it. All right, we're on the play. Opponent's a Yorion deck. They're revealing Yorion. Our hand is fine-ish. We'll keep. There's a weird deck for Expressive Iteration just because we don't have anything to play for 1, so it's only getting lands on 3. And so it kind of makes it a 3-drop, which is harsh for Fable and Prismari Command and stuff. Lemon Lyman says Pioneer is the unofficial format of Brazil. Love it. I've been getting a lot of South American players in chat, and I've been trying to connect with their community via raids and hanging out in League of Magic chat and Claudio and things like that. I might just play Iteration on 2. Little look at the top 3, put 1 in hand. I guess maybe not. Okay, they're blue-white control, so probably not. We'll just go Fable on 3. Or maybe I'll just play Iteration on 3 and let them censor it or whatever. Field of Ruin. Well, luckily we got basics in our deck this time. You're dead. All right, we'll just play Fable. We'll let them counter it. They probably have Censor, Jawari. Dog Lobster! Yo, thanks for the new sub, friend. Prime Gamer, Doc Lobster. All right, let's see if they can't absorb and they can't Jawari, so they have to have Negate or Veto. Veto is more likely. All right, so let's create 2 red things. Let's attack. Next turn we can maybe double Iteration off of the Chandra. Too bad Chandra doesn't build anything, huh? If only it was just put 1 token into play and it stayed, that'd be kind of cool. I was kind of hoping they'd do that earlier. I was thinking about just firing off an Expressive even though I've already played a land. I know, Lemon, they're gonna fuck people up bad, I think. I think you're right on that. All right, let's go Iteration. I like it, Happy Madison. I like it. I like it. Alright, so we go Fable in hand. We'll go Fable Exile. We'll just cast Fable. See what they do. Maybe I'll just take up Loyalty, actually. Here comes the Emperor. The Emperor's New Groove. All right, we'll take the 3 on our Shandy. I don't know if I should play Terror or not. Oh, I guess if they're tapping off for Teferi, I should. They probably have Veto, so Terror could be good here. But at the very least, we can kill Wandering Emperor this turn, I think. Unless we get hit by something we're not thinking about. I guess I'll play around another Jawari. Alright, so we'll create 2 1/1s. I guess I could have the 2 mana kill a creature. I get a treasure on the Terror here. But then they have to take 3. And that sucks. I guess they could pitch multiple cards. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to win this game. Maybe not the match either. Alright, we can attack the Wanderer, but it's not going to do much. These are going to die anyway. Teferi Hero Dominaria, huh? What a card. What a card. That's right, Lemon. It's early, but we're owning. Alright, I think I just chumped to keep my Chandra alive because I think Goblin is worse than Expressive Iteration. And that's what Chandra is right now, is just an Expressive Iteration. Main phase Deluge. Alright. Scary. Wild Potato, I've been doing it in Winota a bunch, actually. Okay, well, I guess we'll go land on land. I don't know if I should just like Forbidden Friendship, plus Fable. Let's play Fable. Let's see if Fable resolves. We'll hold this land. Orb's fine. put a counter on it. Probably try to chump block this thing. They just resolved Deluge, though, so it's going to be hard for us to do much of anything. With Teferi active. Wandering Emperors, putting a lot of pressure on my Chandra. If we just draw Emrakul, we can actually just steal the game, maybe. Alright, well, if they didn't put Yorin in hand, I can't imagine that we're going to win. I guess they're just going to go for Deluge Flashback. Alright, so let's minus on Expressive, see if we hit anything good. We'll go Valakut in hand, Anger on bottom, Steam Vents off to the side. Cast Awakening. Any order's fine. Play another Forbidden Friendship. Play Steam Vents tapped. We'll go for Creativity next turn, I guess. I don't think we're going to win the game. We're going to play it out as best we can, though. After Sideboard, we're going to get a lot of help. Maybe Shark Typhoon would be good in this deck, actually. That's a cool thing. Maybe as a sideboard card. Hell, it's a token already for Indomitable as well, so... Portable entered. Okay. We'll just take 6. Alright, what are the chances they don't have a counterspell? Alright, so we want to do it for at least 3. And I don't really want to target this thing, so let's just go for it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh, that's fair, Eklez. Oh my god, it worked. It just worked! Got him! No counterspell? Is that good, Chad, or... Oh, you love to see it. All right, Dispute. Chandra's in, Fry's in. And then Fire Prophecy can go. Anger of the Gods can go. Unexpected Windfall is like kind of dangerous, actually. Kind of dangeroso. Muy dangeroso. If we have to cut 5 cards, what should they be? You know, I played to my outs. Played to my outs. I don't know what you want. All right, we're gonna try trimming the windfalls and see if we're gonna be super low on permanents. If we are, that's fine. I'll maybe adjust for later. Actually, this can't be right. Maybe it can be. I don't know. Emrakul can side out. I think this is a matchup where hardcasting Emrakul is both doable and good. Windfall out ammo, yeah. I mean, it's hard to cut all those cards though, right? Todd plays no meta decks for days, can't buy a win. Todd plays his dope donor deck and is cruising. I know, man. It's so frustrating, but also there's some beauty in the world, you know? There's some magic still left. I'm doing pretty good, Dan. I hope you're doing well. It's been a fun day so far. We're 2-0 and with a dono deck. Terror the Peaks Creativity. Up a game. We just won an explosive one against Blue-White Control. Alright, I think I'll keep this one under the impression that I'm going to cast Valakut Awakening in a weird spot. And maybe bait it so that I can resolve Chandra on 4. Oh man, it's Dan. I know, oh man, it's Dan. Holy craps. Holy carp. Holy crap. Holy carpals. Kind of want to just iteration. I know that sounds bad, but that's what I want to do. All right, well, they can't absorb. I think on upkeep. Maybe on upkeep I go Awakening. We drew the land. I'll just wait till end step. I do want them to counter the Awakening. They drew a land, rip. Hey, we got a whole new hand. We'll play Expressive, see if they want to counter it or not. We'll put Negate in hand, Fable and exile, land out here, play land. I'm just gonna discard a land, I guess. Thank you, baby. Guess I'll negate that so I don't have to discard. Plus it puts pressure on me. Plus L, plus ratio, you know? Alright, we'll just hold up this other negate and go for a Chandra plus negate next turn. Oh, I should have attacked. Actually, if they have another Wandering Emperor, attacking's bad. Deluge? Deluge is okay. Wandering Emperor fell off. I mean, it's still real good. Also, just kind of forgot this had haste. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna shoot y'all straight. Playing it slow, chat. Playing it real slow. That's fine. Make a 2/2. Sure thing, chieftain. We'll take the 2. Don't veto, that's fine. I don't really care about the Wandering Emperor. I'm just going to take some damage. Try to go for creativity on back-to-back turns now with negate back up on one of them. Hope that it's good enough. Ooh, drew terror. Okay. All right, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what they got. Another veto. Okay. Another deluge. Kind of want to negate that, but I think I need to save it for an absorb. All right, we'll just take it. They have a third veto. Or another absorb. Dispute. All right. Bummer. All right, well, I'm going to keep playing it out, but I doubt I'm going to win the game. Do I play Legacy and MTG or just Pioneer? I mean, I've played a lot of Legacy in my life. For the last 3 months, I've played almost strictly Pioneer, though. All right, so we have to block at least one. So maybe we have to block a couple. Jump this, take 3, eat that. We'll play Terror, maybe Fry the Wandering Emperor. They have successfully weathered the storm. They countered all my things. They revealed a Narset's Reversal. That's no good. See if they have a counterspell for this Honk and Chonker. All right, you would. Fine. All right, so maybe we have to keep Windfall so we can just resolve stuff when they do stuff. Chandra's okay. This Chandra's kind of booty cheeks. This doesn't have any targets. Alright, we'll just Windfall instead of Prismaring. All it hits is Portable Hole, and they don't have any real targets for Portable Hole, so. I know, D-Spark. How can we ever beat them if they just hold up counter spells? Alright, we'll keep this one. I'm gonna put back Terror. I'm gonna lead with Valakut. Tapped. Whatever it's called. Alright, well, I'm gonna play Fable on 3 and hope it resolves. I don't think I want to play Iteration into the Force Spike yet. I kind of just want to save those for as long as possible anyway. Maybe we just wait on it though. Narset on 3 is kind of annoying. Maybe because I drew Blue Source, I should have went Iteration, then land post combat or post counterspell. See if we can ride this goblin to victory. So I go Shark for 1. All right, I can deal with that. I'm gonna discard most things that I find, but keep my hand. My hand's pretty good. I don't really want an Iteration either. Maybe I'll just discard Iteration. Else basically just draw one anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and just pitch it. I'm gonna keep the Iteration. I'm gonna attack with Goblin and see what they do. Get a treasure, which is nice. All right, let's go Iteration. We can still go Negate Dispute, so we're not gonna get messed up by anything too bad. We'll go Creativity in hand. I don't really want to play another Iteration this turn. All right, we'll just say go. Don't want them to get any more pressure on us. Now we have Dispute and Negate up. Either one. Not both, but either. All right, well, I'm going to attack with Goblin if they'll let me. All right, so if I play Sokenzan, I can Creativity for 2 with Negate Dispute backup. Just going to play Forbidden Friendship. If they Wrath, I'll go end of turn, Sokenzan, untap, Creativity. Well, I guess we're gonna get vetoed now. All right, we're gonna creativity for 2 with dispute backup. But they have veto, they have veto. Not a lot we can do about it. They played well. They have a lot of things to say on counterbar on them, which is really fucking annoying. Verdict and veto just putting a thorn in my side for so long. Maybe playing the Forbidden Friendship was not good. I think I had enough pressure. I just thought they had another Shark Typhoon. They were going to make a 3/3, and then I was just not going to be able to do much. Veto was a mistake. I mean, there's been a lot of mistakes over the last couple years, to be honest. So I'm going to dispute this. So now they can block with Hall of Storm Giants. If I draw it, though, they can't Hall plus veto. So if I draw creativity, I might be able to get them. All right, I'm going to attack with both. That's fine. I'm going to play Chandra. I have Negate backup. If they veto, they veto. If they go Absorb, I'll probably try to fight. We have an answer for Teferi. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. They just have me rolled up. Verdict, veto, double counterspell, dispute. And then we get down to the end of the game, and they have Hall of the Storm Giants, and I don't. So Yorn in hand, okay. We do have the Fry for it, so surprised they wouldn't just play it. I guess they have another veto in hand or something. Should probably hold the land, but with Jawari Disruption in their deck and things like that, I wanted to have my 6 mana in case I need to do this to fight over a Teferi plus something or another. Hullbreaker Horror. I don't think I'm beating that one. All right, you win. All right, this hand is fine. We're on the draw, though, so could get stomped real fast. Ooh. It's going to be a race, chat. Playing against Lotus Field. All right, Shimmer. Let's attack for 1. Get our creature down. And now we just have to draw creativity. I guess I'll Fable next turn, Fable next 2 turns, and just hope I don't die. Looking for creativity. Alright, Streamlabs bot. Maybe settle the fuck down a little, you know? 3 in a row, really? Come on. Even if I draw creativity, though, I can only do it for 2. Too bad we don't have any counter spells in the main deck to dig for. Well, I'll just pretend I have anything. Say go, and I'll just Windfall EOT. Maybe it'll make them play worse or go get something different. But we'll have a lot more interaction after sideboard. Our main deck is kind of weak to combo. Because we're just like a slower combo deck with like a decent plan B of just casting some dragons, playing some planeswalkers. Well, rip. They're just going for it. I guess in response to this, we'll Windfall, see if we can hit anything. Just got to back up Fable just because they know we have Fable in our deck already. Alright, well, let's say F6 and see if they kill me. I can't imagine it's going to be too difficult. So I guess it's just get rid of Pier. Or get rid of Omniscience. It's so hard for them to win with a resolved Pier. Or so hard for me to win with them resolving Pier, so I'll give them I'll give them infinite mana, basically. Infinite mana and a draw 3 versus draw half my deck, which is essentially the same thing as infinite mana. Alright, whatever, you win. Save me some time. Alright, we want Gust, Negate, Dispute. We'll cut Anger and Fire Prophecy. And maybe a Prismari. I don't think I want Chandra. All our removal's pretty mediocre. I'll probably be writing another article tomorrow or Friday. I'm not sure yet. I think we got a mulligan this one. I think we got a mulligan this one too. Unfortunate. Alright, best one so far. Just put back Shivan Reef and a Stevens. Seems good. And we'll just do hardcore loot with Prismari Command, the loot 2 plus create a treasure. Try to find an early creativity for turn 3 or turn 4 rather. Meanwhile, get our beat down on with our Dynamon. Oh, that's a good idea, Taylor. I'm gonna probably do that. All right, so we're gonna make a treasure and loot 2. We'll discard these 2, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. We gotta find it like next turn or else we're gonna lose. And we have plenty of things to target. And I didn't draw a counterspell, so. Did you still want to run through a league with me on stream next week for some prep for SCG? Yeah, sure, Taylor. It sounds fun, man. Are you gonna be playing Modern or Pio? There's a big announcement tomorrow. Modern? Okay. I think I'm gonna discard just Fable and keep Windfall. Maybe I have to pitch both though. Let's pitch both. Alright, let's attack and then creativity for 2. And hope they don't have any answers. I guess we'll do it for 3 since we get the treasure. Even if we only get 2 terrors, I think it's lethal. Sure, I'm glad I went for it. Vizier, cycle untap. Okay, so they're looking for a counterspell of some kind, probably. Nice. Got him. Feels good. All right, let's bring in the Prismari. Let's bench this Chandra. Chandra's kind of dog shit. All right. The Prismari Command did some work. Either on Hammer or Dredge. All right. I'm down to do either, baby. Dealer's choice. Okay. I'm gonna keep. I'm not a huge fan of this hand though, and there's a good chance we just get beat bad. Well, that's just how everyone is, Taylor. Don't worry about that. Someone's crying. Go get Lotus. Drew another terror. I don't think I can Valakut anymore. I need to put him back in the deck, I think. Maybe I have to Valakut. Just because if I don't draw a land, I lose, and I still have 3 creatures left to get. If I draw the 4th, though, that's bad. Or draw another one, that's really bad. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Fable, and then we got to get lucky next turn. Well, even if we don't get lucky next turn, we can maybe still do something now that we drew the Negate. I'll probably rummage away Chandra. Maybe a Terror. Draw 2. Do some attacking. Hold up Negate. We might die this turn. They can do some stuff with the untaps, you know? So, don't count them out yet. The Negate's good, but it's not game over by any means. Their deck is well built to fight through disruption. It's like a fast clock plus disruption is how you get them. And turn 3 Goblin Shaman, not necessarily the hardest of clocks. Alright, discard Chandra and a Terror. We don't need both. Alright, let's go attack. Get a treasure. Now I have Disbeat plus Negate, so I'll probably just play Forbidden Friendship. Maybe I won't, though. Maybe I'll just hold up Prismari Command. Maybe I should Iteration. Post-combat Forbidden Friendship stuff's dog shit. I think I'm just gonna shock hold up Prismari plus counter spells. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I was on lunch break. It's okay for other people to be on lunch break. All right. They go for Thought Distortion. All right, so let's go. Target player draws 2, makes a artifact. What a horseshit card, man. Maybe I just need Narset's Reversal, huh? So let's go deal 2 and make a treasure. Maybe I need the land, though. I kind of want the land, actually, so... Oh, no, treasure's good. Now I'll go Terra, make a copy of it. It's not quite lethal, though, I don't think. I'm assuming I'm dead next turn, but... Oh, right, we can't even make a copy yet. This thing's not going yet. Alright. Guess I'll just say go. Thought Distortion you, huh? I get Thought Distortion a lot for a deck that only plays like 1 or 2. Kiki doesn't have haste? No, it doesn't. Alright, so we're probably dead. That sucks. Thought Distortion literally was like a 12 for 1. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do about it. Other than play some Narset's Reversals. Kiki should have haste. I mean, it's already really good. I think if it did, it'd be kind of broken. Right now, it's just very good. But I kind of feel like it should have haste too, because Kiki has haste. But I think it would have to cost more mana, and then it would probably be unplayable and or bad. I actually am kind of bummed that they have Emergent Ultimatum in their deck, because I can't just have 6 and walk away anymore. I gotta choose the card for Emergent Ultimatum. I mean, the card is very obviously over tweaked, right? Like, it's makes a 2/2 goblin that whenever that goblin attacks, you get a treasure. That's already kind of weird to put on a token. Maybe I'm winning. Maybe they're dead. Yeah, but the reflection of Kikijiki is not really what... It's not really like looking in a mirror or whatever. This is like a shard of a mirror from a long time ago that captured Kikijiki's essence or whatever, you know? It's kind of dumb bullshit, nothing. All right, I'm gonna go get some water while my opponent's sitting in the tank. BRB. We're not dead? I'm gonna be one short because I didn't Forbidden Friendship last turn. Have to target ourselves? No, let's target Kiki. I should have targeted myself though. I do love that I'm just gonna be short now though, because I didn't. Well, we didn't die last turn, so maybe we won't die this turn either. I don't know. Tapped out for Terror last turn. I could have post-combated play a Forbidden Friendship, but I thought they would go Ugin minus, and I wanted to have something on the back end. They can't peer anymore though? Well, that's good news. Alright, well, if mana was the bottleneck last turn, they should have enough mana this turn. Fae, bounce, play again. Now they go get Ugin, right? And then I have to peel some way to deal damage. Oh wait, no, they don't have enough mana. They can... Let's cost 9. Not quite. They can't quite do it. Go get more water? Yeah, every time I go get water, I come back and I'm not dead. It's crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can play a 5-drop. They can Verdict maybe, if they have it. They gotta go like blue on this, white on this, tutor Verdict. We won! We won! Let's go! Mulligan this shit. The only prize I care about is playing on the Pro Tour. Couple $100 or whatever is nothing. Well, it's not nothing, but you know what I mean. Reveal Gigantha. I'm gonna put back Shandy. Bang on them. Probably should have put back Anger if I'm going to do this, but they played Rogran Triumph, so now I think they're just Fires of Invention deck or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea what they're playing, but it didn't seem like this was going to be very good, so. I'm just going to make some 1/1s and start going to town, I guess. Just hoping to beat Gates. We can beat Gates. Ooh, Dreadbore. Oh, so it's just Niv? Alright. I don't think creativity for 1 is good enough, so we'll wait for a turn. We'll go Valakut in hand, Terror Coast. Play Coast. And then if we get Wrath, we'll just throw our hand away and look for better stuff. Assume we're not going to get Wrath. Alright, just play Carrot or whatever. Just play Carrot or whatever, eh? I just bring to life for a Valky or something. Bring to life for a Valky or something. Or Niv Mizzet. Here comes the verdict. Solar Blaze, even better. Just what I needed. Alright, we'll discard Anger and a land. Play the land so we can creativity for 3. Should we need to / be able to. What Wrath could I have Gigantha's companion? Solar Blaze. They also the black one, Extinction Event or whatever. Extinction Event on even's pretty good against my deck. Welcome to the stream, Stormlight. Yeah, maybe Clarion. Maybe Clarion. Put Gigantha in hand. I'm truly flabbergasted at what's happening. Alright, they need 2 removal spells here to not be dead. Or counterspell. Well, that fucking blows. Kolaghan's Command, eh? Should I have just cast this and waited a turn? I don't know, man. I feel like I was just gonna get wrathed again. Alright, well, is this only spells? Yeah, that sucks. So they can go get Valky and minus on the terror. I thought it was okay. Three man up. I could play Terror, copy, attack. It's not lethal though. So creativity for 2. I can activate this for on this. I think that's okay. Well, try again next turn, I guess. I don't know. Drown in the Lock. That's one I haven't seen out of that deck ever. Unfortunate. I guess next turn I can still creativity for 2 if they don't minus on me or have a removal spell. Yeah, that's what the plan was, Eklez, but they had it all covered. I had it all covered. Alright, so I need to draw like a thing that makes tokens. Didn't draw it. So I guess now I just have to go for... Hope that I hit exactly Emrakul. They just have it covered though, doesn't matter. Oh, they're playing Awakening. Alright, well, it's just a terror, so it's not lethal. Emrakul could have maybe threatened lethal. It's kind of hard to kill. Oh, I guess maybe Tibble just minuses on it, right? I don't remember if Emrakul has protection from planeswalkers. I guess not. Doesn't matter. We lose. Alright, well, we're going to have a lot more interaction after sideboard and a lot less garbage. Let's get rid of all these shitty removal spells. Pro instance? Sure. No way out. Doesn't matter. We'll keep this. Dove versus Lotus, a dub for everyone. I agree with that. Fam. Inditha. Alright, here we go. Definitely gusting whatever this bitch is. Get out of my house. Doesn't seem like a ton of Winota at the moment. Not really. Maybe it's a good time for Lotus then. Unmoored Ego. Were they gonna name Dragon or Creativity? I still have Emrakul. Alright, they took my Dragon. So now we just discard all our creativities. Or creativity for one is just a 13/13. That's okay. We'll just kill them with Fables, hopefully. But our deck doesn't work now. Any other creature that would work well in this deck, Tandy? Yeah, there's a 2-card combo that works, but this is the version that our friend Circles has gone with the terrors, because you can win like a normal game sometimes. Thought sees me. That's fine. Alright, so let's attack with the 2 goblins, get some treasures. And then we'll Expressive and then hold up Dispute. So we'll take Windfall in hand, Valakut Awakening, and then Stormcarved, play Stormcarved. Say go. That's fine. We'll discard Valakut Awakening, draw 2. It's slightly better than casting the Valakut itself because we get an extra treasure out of it. We're just gonna attack with these and say go, I guess. And we'll hope they don't wrath. If they do, we'll go for dispute. If they can pay, maybe we should just play Chandra. I guess we have Negate back up now, but EOT will just Reflections on Kiki a bunch and then try to Splinter Twin combo them, kind of. Vanishing Verse on that. Okay. Exiled Forever Zone. Well, we're gonna go for a dispute and hope it works. Nice. Easy win. Easy dub. Let's go. Is this a Splinter Twin situation? Yeah. Yeah, I think it kind of is. Hero says, Todd wrote about this on his article on his Patreon. I sure did. And it's free to read. All my written content on Patreon is free to read. ! Patreon if you'd like to join. Help a brother out. Any other creature you've considered besides dragon? There's a couple of different options, but this is the one that Sir Eklez chose, and this is Sir Eklez's deck. So we're sticking with that for now. And so far, it's looked pretty good. So far, so good. Thought sees you. All right, maybe they'll take Chandra. I doubt they'll take Terror. We'll just Forbidden Friendship next turn, attack for 1. Continue our trend of mediocre wiener beatdowns. Little guys just coming on in. Yeah, Eric, we don't need the dragons. We didn't need them last game. Pshaw. All right, so they took our Shandy. That's fine. We don't even like that one. We even sided one out. Taylor, we don't need to know about your love life, chat. We don't need to know about your love life. Chromatic Lantern. That's a cool artwork for it. Here come the beats. Seems like average size beatdowns to me. Kind of. I guess because these have haste. Solar Blaze. Red, white, black, green, blue. Didn't have a counterspell though. Omnith. Well, we can't beat that one. Any Fabled Passages? Nope. Any attacks? I think I'll just take it. I think quad block's too dangerous. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Jess Guy. About to go hard in the paint. Alright, well, let's play this. Discard Sokenzan. Look for a way to counter Niv for 1. We have 4 mystical disputes. We bricked! We bricked! We're dead! I'm not dead. I can peel Creativity. They only have 1 mana up. They have Bring to Light, Veto, Decay, Solar Blaze. Cool. Need land plus Creativity. Found it. All right, so hand, bottom, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Has Fatal Push. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Well, I guess now they got a Solar Blaze. I guess now they can Bring to Light for something. Had it! Had it the whole time, chat! I don't think I can afford to wait a turn, right? Just because they have Veto. It doesn't matter. We're dead now. Never worried? I mean, I can't... I don't have time to worry, right? They have Veto. I have to go for it. BTL. Here comes Valky. Valky minus on Emrakul. I throw up in my mouth. You win. GG. Good try, good try. All right, let's go over our final thoughts for the deck so we can get Sir Eklez his money's worth. Okay, so after playing this deck for a league, I'm going to go over my thoughts of what I think can change, what I think is good. First and foremost, main deck Anger of the Gods cannot be correct, I don't think. There's not enough creature-based decks in the format. The ones that do sometimes can go over the top of Anger before you even hit your 3rd mana source. I think it's more of a sideboard card than anything, especially because we have Forbidden Friendship, Fable of the Mirror Breaker in our deck. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, pretty lackluster at all points. The creatures don't stick around, which is a huge bummer. It means you can't actually generate extra things. I would maybe look at something like Saheeli. Saheeli, the one that can make copies, is pretty cool. You can even make a copy of Terror of the Peaks if you want to, and then play another Terror or something and do a lot of extra damage. But mostly just playing a spell to generate a 1/1 seems like it could be okay in this style of deck. Prismari Command was fine. We didn't play against artifacts. It's much worse in Pioneer than it is in Modern. Fire Prophecy, didn't see a lot of creature decks, so it just was very lackluster. Anger and Prophecy just getting sided out every time was kind of made me feel bad, you know? Forbidden Friendship, I know why it's there. I feel like there has to be something better, but maybe there's not. Maybe you lean into something like a Jeskai build, so you can play the Saga that makes an 0/4 and goes against the Plains, and then you're a little more Jeskai heavy instead of just blue-red. I think that this deck just has a lot of loose ends that need to be tied up. Now, Creativity in general is a cool card. It's really powerful. This version needs to do Creativity for X equals 3. There is a 2-creature combo version where you only need the Creativity for X equals 2, but if it ever gets disrupted, you know, removal spell or what have you, it doesn't work anymore. So I don't love that one. That's kind of why I like playing the Terror of the Peaks version, just because you could just draw some terrors. If you accidentally draw your creature, it's not a big deal. Things like that. Having Expressive Iteration in your deck without 1 mana card seems lackluster. Not sure what to do about it, because I do think Iteration's a great card, but it just felt like we never had a shot to really get full value out of it often enough, unlike Izzet Phoenix, which gets full value all the time. Mana base was fine. I didn't feel like I was too heavy on blue or, you know, too light on red or anything like that. The sideboard, 3 Fry, 3 Flame Blessed, seem okay. I drew plenty against Phoenix, and it was fine. The Chandra, Torture, Defiance was okay, not great. You have a lot of things that you can't cast off Chandra when you plus immediately, especially after sideboard with Dispute and Negate. And it seems like it might be hard to win a game that way, so maybe something like Saheeli is actually just kind of broken. Maybe Saheeli's good. Aether Gust, I kind of want another one. Maybe Trim a Dispute. I don't know, everything was pretty fine. But the main deck just felt slightly off, but I don't really know how I could fix it necessarily. It just feels like a kind of, not like a flawed concept, but like the deck has 48 good cards and then like 12 pieces of shit. And I don't really know what to do about it. So, all right, well, that's going to conclude our league with Izzet Creativity. Thanks to Sir Eklez once again for shipping us a dono deck. We appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. 3-2 is not a bad record, especially with a deck you've never played with before. So thanks again to Sir Eklez for the deck dono. And we'll see you next time. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down at the bottom.